Today we're going to be going over how to install the new Laminated display for your Game Boy Advance from HISPEEDIDO. This kit features an on-screen display, 15 brightness levels, 8 color modes, 5 display modes, and frame blending. We recommend using Retro 6 shells for this mod, as the casing around the PCB prevents it from being used in other shells without extensive trimming. Moving on to the install. First, we will prepare the control PCB. We will tin the select, left, and right pads. Next, we will solder the wires onto the PCB. Now we can install the screen into the shell. The left side will slide in first, and then the right side of the PCB and screen will hinge into the shell. It'll be a tight fit, but this is how you can ensure that your screen won't accidentally come out of the shell. Moving on to the soldering for the button controls. It's the same as most other kits. It only has 3 buttons that'll need to get soldered. Select, left, and right. Select will get soldered to TP2 on the motherboard. Left will get soldered to TP9, and right will get soldered to TP8. Alternatively, you can use the pins for the buttons themselves on the back of the motherboard as shown. Now that the screen is installed, we can place our touch sensors. If you notice that your touch sensors aren't picking up through the case the way they should, you may have to use copper tape to make more sensitive touch sensors. Simply solder the wires to the new pads that you made. Now that you have your buttons soldered, let's add the buttons into the shell with their membranes, and we can begin to reassemble the console. Now all that's left is plugging in your ribbon cable to the console. Using this kit is easy. The top touch sensor will adjust the color modes, and the bottom touch sensor will adjust your brightness. You can also adjust your display modes by holding the bottom touch sensor. To open the on-screen display, hold select, left, and right all at the same time for 1 second. You can then use your left and right bumper buttons to adjust the highlighted setting, and pressing select will change your highlighted option. To close the menu, simply repeat the exact same process you did to open it. Press all 3 buttons for 1 second. And that's all there is. We hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more content like this, please be sure to subscribe and check out our wiki in the description.